guys, what's going on? F on my pawn here. Welcome back to Skyrim Gates to Soverngarde. Since we last left off, if I do recall correctly, we had just managed to complete the book quest and essentially just turn that in. We do have to go to a certain area in order for us to complete the mage quest line. But what we will be doing is we will be going to get our Lichdom today, because we were making our way over to there in order to get it. But I digress. Without further ado, let's just get into things and see what happens. But yeah, our goal is to get Lichdom today. At least that is the goal. Now, I'm not 100% certain whether I will be able to get it today or not. I'm just going off of what I've read. You need to be level 30, and you need to go to Falkreath, and you need to go to the inn, I believe, in order to get the prerequisites to do the quest. We are now level 30, so we do have the option to go over there. Hello, King Monthly. How you doing? Hey. But yeah. Hopefully today is the day we get Lichdom. That's what I'm hoping for. Doing quite well. I've been a bit busy as of late. Few days I couldn't really get to streaming. Life stuff, you know how it is. Alright. But for us, let's actually not fast travel. Yeah, we need to go to Ilma's Deep for now. So we're going to set up a marker there just to make it easier for us. Although I don't think that's going to help us much, considering the top of the map doesn't really show.
What a view.
So we're just going to have to make do with what we got. Alright. Now, if I recall correctly, we could go here because there is a... Yeah, there is ore over here, so we could just go into this mine shaft real quick. There is no harm in doing so. Do I have the carry weight for it? No. I can research... I can just go here just to get the location at very least, though. But, yeah, Rat Heel Mine has, like, I believe there's iron ore in there. I could be... I believe it's just iron, but I could be wrong. But I digress. Grab that. There we go. Alright, so we can use the Brittleshin Pass, I suppose, to go through. That would be the easiest way for us to progress. And it would save us from going around all the entirety of the mountain at the very least.
You should try catching some fish.
So, yeah. That shouldn't be too impossible to do. Now, is it this way, or am I going the wrong way? No, I need to go a bit further this way. I would run to the location, but that's... well, I guess I can. There's no harm in it. I just want to be careful. Let's see. We'll leave those guys alone, because they aren't bugging me.
There she is. Hello, gorgeous.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just leave the deer alone. There's no harm in dealing with it. Alright. To Brittleshin Pass we go. Shouldn't be impossible to deal with. If I recall correctly, yeah, no, we've been through this area.
Safe passage.
It should be safe, but just in case, we'll just summon a force to be reckoned with. This was how I get Soul Trap. This is Muffle. Yeah, we don't need to sneak around here, because I do believe we've basically gone through this area.
You hear that? Sounds like wildlife ahead.
I don't think there's anything on these guys. Yeah, no, we've been through this area before. There's nothing really here. What we can do is get some enchanting, I do believe. Let's get rid of the Poacher's Axe and the Steel Battle Axe. We got a few Soul Gems. We don't necessarily need the Greater or Petties, so we'll just turn those into something nice. Let's see. What do we want to use, though, is the question. I guess the Hat for Cast Light is the most useful enchant. If only for the fact that it gives the most value. There we go. That brings us to 73 enchanting. We are definitely going to want to go to 100 enchanting at some point, but we're in no rush to get that. Alright. What I do want to do, however, before we get to Falkreath, though, is probably go get the Azura's Star. If only for the fact that it's going to be a good tool for us. Oh, sorry. It's going to be a good tool to secure souls in a consistent manner. But hey, that's just the benefits of Daedric artifacts in some capacity.
Let's go in, shall we?
Alright, so we need to go immediately west here. And we should be able to make our way over to the location where Azura's Star is located. Of course, this is going to be a very dangerous area because we will be dealing with mages. So it's very likely that we're going to be very much destroyed, I imagine. Of course, that's assuming I let myself go front center. That said, we've got summons that can basically take the brunt of the harm that we deal, or that comes our way, so we should be fine, ultimately. Alright, there we go. See what's around here. Alright, a floating skeleton. Take all that stuff from it. Apologies, I just had to clear my throat. Just take those. Vicious Gates, that's fine. Alright. I guess we go into Itma's Deep. Alright. Let's go in. And let's prep ourselves for the worst. Okay, what's in here? Alright, the gold ruby necklace, plentiful healing. A fisherman's journal could be pretty interesting, so we'll grab that.
Sank straight into the lake.
Alright. We're gonna start summoning people. At least just to get ourselves started. This is mainly to just buff ourselves, make ourselves stronger. And of course, give us the opportunity to get some more stuff set up. How is our gem supply going anyways? We got greater, lessers, and petties, but no grand. But I do suppose that the flawed barless stone is going to be good. Let's see. And just in case, we should probably go with Fire Shell, I guess? It's not ideal, but we don't really have much of a choice, considering we can only use one of the three elements. I learned that last session, I do believe. So that does suck. We don't really need to sneak, because we're not a sneaky individual. So let's just keep going. Okay, I'm probably gonna go with 2, which is the chain lightning. Oh, that is a skeleton sound, so...
What was that?
Oh,
That was. Stop that!
here we go.
Don't know what that was. Don't try it again.
Oh. Probably gonna get nailed.
What a coward. Ah! Don't try it again.
Yeah, nope. Down a potion. There we go.
I'll see you burn.
Hey. The power of lightning bolts are starting to come in handy. We're starting to really nail them with high damaging spells. Of course, not having our allies here does suck, but whatever. We'll make do. Alright. Take that restoration. Take the fragments, because we could use those for scrolls later on. Let's see, is there any books that we missed? No, we've read all those, so that's good. Where is my companions, actually? I don't think they came with me. Alright, well, whatever. It's no big deal. We can just use our summon. It'll be equally as fine. Okay. Oh, corpse preparation. Oh. Wait, what is this, actually? Hold on. My brazen's got to... Okay. Yeah, just a weird thing there. Oh. Did that... Okay. There we go. Alright, well, the skeleton got completely stomped. Alright, anything in here? Nope. Right. Need a skeever hide, the potions. Fried elf ears, the garlic. Don't necessarily need the food. We'll ignore that. Let me just move you over here. What are these guys? Not sure what these bugs are, but okay, I'm gonna save here. Under a new save to start us off. Alright. Let's see, 25 regen. I guess...
Why? That's all you got.
Oh.
What the? Don't do that.
There we go.
Enjoy killing you.
Hey. And down they go. Easy peasy. Alright, we are, getting there. I guess I'll take that. Not now. Apparently, this mod likes to give me scissors. I don't really need them, but whatever. Alright. Ooh. Alright. What's in here? Black mage robes of major recovery, okay. Expert robes of alteration. Interesting. There we go. O'Neill, and I do believe down here there should be stuff. So we're just gonna quickly cast water breathing. This will at least give us the opportunity to explore here without too much hassle. And because it's water, well, there you go. Oh, 1 second, I need to do something. There we go. I just had to turn off Discord notifications. Nothing too crazy, really. Alright, we're gonna be a bit slow, but that's to be expected. Not exactly like we've got much stamina down here, but thankfully, because of water breathing, we won't drown, at the very least, so that's good. Alright, what's in here? Apprentice robes, a dresser here. No, we don't need the apron. Hey, let's get going. Alright, there we go. Okay, let's get some prep work done, just to make sure we're still okay. Down a mana potion just to make sure we're good. It's almost there. Let's pray as well, just so we got the extra regen. We'll do muffle here. Okay. We'll do summons just to be safe. Oh, I hear skellies.
What the? Don't do that!
There we go.
Did you hear something?
There we are. Oh, there you go. Okay, so there's some enemies around here.
That was pathetic. It didn't even do anything.
Alright, I guess we go here. Obviously, we need to unlock the door. Oh. Okay, so the lockpick somewhere around here.
You can't hide from me.
Bingo. Okay.
That was pathetic. It didn't even do anything.
So no enemies here, it seems. Okay. So I guess they're on the other side of this wall somehow.
Let's go.
Atronach Forge recipe. Summon... Staff of Summon Frost Atronach. Oh, cool. That's convenient. Take that. Petty gem, that. Treaty of Arcane Resonance. Petty soul gem, fragments. About this ash pile, yet nothing.
That was pathetic. It didn't even do anything.
Alright, we got a whole slew of potion types. We've got 103 bottles, actually. Okay. Okay, go over there. Ow. Down a healing potion. There we go. Soul Split. Sacrifice a fungi, conjured, or reanimated minion to summon 2 Sundered Shades. Huh. No idea what the Sundered Shades are, but okay.
That was pathetic. It didn't even do anything.
Amulet of Kings. Yeah, we don't need any of those. Alright. Here we go. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, there we go. An Arc Necromancer. Oh boy. A level 46, no less. You know what? Let's save here. It is going to be a bit dangerous, but that's to be expected. Okay. Okay, just send you over there. Alright. Hoorah. Alright. Hoorah! Hey! And the power of magic prevails. I just have to be very careful with it. I'm surprised our minions, or our companions didn't come through here, but whatever. Each their own, I guess. Wait. Okay. Pulling magic tricks now. This, damn Astronac. Alright, let's, throw down water breathing. That'll give us some edge here, just, for this little zone here. Bone meal and septum. Oh, okay. Okay, so there's a bit of a leeway here. There we go, got it. Grab these. Alright, in here, there's a common soul gem. Pretty good stuff, nothing too crazy. Alright, so an arc necromancer. Did quite well for what it is. Let's see. Bleeding Heart, Danger Heart, Elven Dagger goes hard, and the Staff of Fireballs, which we've already dealt with. Alright. Feather it up. Okay, nothing here. Ash Pile leads us with nothing, but not much. We got an Imperial Bow, Iron Arrows. We don't need those. I'm actually going to save before I start picking this lock, because we are running low on lockpicks. Oh, here we go. Okay, so somewhere around that vicinity. Bingo. Got it. Took a bit, but we managed to do it. We got the gem, Ring of Minor Rejuvenation, Raise Mighty Revenant. Okay. And a Staff of Zombie. Nothing too crazy, just a number of things that we usually get. Okay, we're gonna save here. We still need to deal with Azura's Star, which should be around here. Okay, what's in here? Charcoal. We could use a charcoal, I suppose, so we'll grab that. Okay, we need to pick this lock now. Hopefully we have enough. Ah. There we go, got it. We're really pushing the agenda on the lockpicking. And hey, we should get to level 31 pretty easily, no less. So if anything, we're just making extra sure that we've got the requirements necessary for the quest in question. A boon, to be sure. Oh, did I not activate the door bar? There we go. What are you guys doing? Come on. Okay, by going in here, we go into Litna's Deluge, which is further into the dungeon, I guess. Not too surprising, but, you know, there you go. We'll save here. How is our skills anyway? So we got 2 perk points that we can invest into. We already got this. We can't upgrade shock just yet. That is a shame, but not unexpected. Let's see. We can increase the duration, I suppose, but that's not really going to help. We'll go with Daedric Pact. That will increase the amount of HP our minions have. And you know what? Let's go with Dark Oak, so that way we can double the duration of summon individuals. That's probably going to be pretty good. Okay. Let's go. Summon a minion there. There we go. We level up.
That was pathetic. Didn't do anything.
Stand still, damn it.
Okay.
Easily blocked. Told you I'd put you down. They never listen.
Oh, there you go. And down you go. Corpse Prep, Volume 1. I mean, we did find the Volume 2 of it, but we don't need to worry about those books. But hey, Necromancer stuff, huh? Unless, of course, this is actually necessary for something. I don't know. Well, it's no big deal. We'll grab what fragments we can. Okay, let's search this pile. And Elven Knife is okay.
This better be worth it.
Well, it's proving to be worth it at the very least. To a degree. Alright. Going through here. Few potions. Nothing too crazy. Alright, grab the potions here. There we go. Well, let's just move you over there. That way we can actually get past you. Take all those. What's in here? Take the gems. And we got ourselves a chest here. Nice. Alright, let's save here. In fact, let's level up before we go further. So, if I'm not mistaken, I think we wanted constant stamina. That would increase our carry weight a little bit. So, yeah. I believe we are suffering a 25% reduction. So, 1 more point in stamina will bring us to 150.
Watch your step.
Could be wrong, though. Okay. Oh, hi.
What the blood?
Oh, no.
All you got?
Oh, dear.
You afraid to fight me? Stop that! Don't do that!
How
Ow.
do you like that?
Yeah, one shot. That's the mages of, this area. That's not too surprising. Ah, well. I guess I could increase my health, couldn't I? But nah. Let's keep increasing stamina. I guess alteration is on the tree. 100% mana regen, or alterations last twice as long. I'm gonna go with the mana regen. So as long as I'm not wearing an armored chest piece, we can basically increase our magic regen by 100. That goes hardest here, I think. Because of the enemy that we're going to be facing, Frost Shell goes hard. That'll just save us a whole heap and a lot of trouble. There we go. Ow. I'm glad I did what I needed to do here.
Stop that! What the? Don't do that!
Switch.
There we go.
I'm getting better. I'm probably only gonna handle
Alright,
this
not bad.
this time.
Get some bone meal, the elven dagger, giant toe, and the robes. Alright, not bad at all. We don't have lockpicks necessary to actually pick through all these, which kind of sucks, but we kind of need to preserve some lockpicks before we can actually... Oh. Okay. But yeah, we need to preserve some lockpicks before we can actually go into the other things.
Watch
Okay.
your step.
Draw your weapon, glutton.
Okay.
Well, you still can.
Picked a bad time to get
Okay. Ah, hello. So long, bandit mage.
It's gonna look great.
There we go. Dealt with. Oh. Oh. Okay. Master Necromancer has Dwarven Daggers. Conjure Skeleton Warlock. Ooh. Nice. Got some nice stuff here. Got the typical skeleton bone meal shenanigans. Good thing I've got protection in that regard. I've lucked out on him being Frost Mage though, so there you go. That makes our life a little easier there. Before I go further, water breathing. Okay, anything down here? Probably, right? Yeah, just a bit of bone meal, nothing too crazy. Okay, yeah, no, nothing. That's fine. Yeah, nothing in the ash pile. There was also this bandit here, wasn't there? Yeah. Nothing we couldn't handle. 590, huh? Let's increase our armor here. And let's secure Azura's star.
Let's get what we need.
Alright, here we go. Azura's star. Broken Azura's star, no less. Huh. Balin Baron.
Looks like a piece of
Balin
junk.
Baron's grimoire. We'll take that. Alright, take his bone meal. And then, of course, we got this adept chest. Do we not have a spell that can actually unlock this? I don't think we do we? Let's go into our inventory real quick and, see what things we have. That, so that way we get the learning. Okay, there we go. Alright, we have 4 lockpicks, so we've got to make this count if we want to get this open. I'm gonna need more lockpicks, huh? Oh, here we go. I lucked out. Okay. On. Bingo. Okay, I got really lucky there. More warrior and whatnot. Okay, so we're a bit overweight now.
I'm here, brother.
Are you gonna apply for the college?
No. I'm here to stand behind you. Be gorgeous, look tough. Put your school bullies in headlocks. Do introduce me to Mirabelle, though.
Oh, okay.
What's next?
Alright, I need to have a look
Give
at
me
your
the good
gear.
stuff, blood.
Yeah, I just need to... Let's see. What have we got here? I guess the weight is more important here, so... I can take that. This. This. And this. I guess I could start focusing on trying to get you a backpack as well. That would at least increase your carry capacity by 50. Of course, it will reduce your stamina and magicka by 15, which seems to be the woe here, but... Probably for the better if we get you a backpack. So I'll just put that there. And this, there we go. That'll just
next time,
barely
brother.
give us enough weight to carry you around. And yeah, let's get out of here. We'll save, because we did quite well there. Let's get out of here. It is now time to try to achieve Lichdom this day. We're going to be focusing on the Lich quest now. But of course, we have to get there first, so that's going to be a chore and a half. So we'll just hop down here. There we go. Alright. Now, here's how we're gonna go. We're gonna cross the lake here. And just hope it's enough to get there. We will have to go to Half Moon Mill. Because there is a certain somebody that we've still got to pick up because he hasn't actually followed us, which is kind of annoying. I'm hoping that if I go over there, he will start following us, but I'm not 100% certain. I'm sort of just praying that me arriving there is actually gonna pick him up. I'll also grab the dragonflies while we're here, and there is a standing stone here, apparently. So what is this standing stone? The lady. Okay. The lady. Those under sign of the lady have increased health, magicka, and stamina. You may only have one blessing at a time. Oh, 1 second. Alright, apologies for that. Let's cancel this. I need to go for like a few minutes, but when I return, we will be back on our journey. See you guys in a few minutes. Alright, apologies for the delay. I am now back. Let's go over to Half Moon Mill and secure ourselves the individuals that we need. So yeah, we're just gonna swim our way all the way over to here and secure that archer or supposed hunter for vampires. I'm hoping that he does reveal himself though, because otherwise this is going to be a pain in the butt to deal with. Okay. Alright, let's save here. And let's go check the cellar here. To see if he pops himself out. Hey, bud.
What is it?
Come with me.
That's good enough for me.
Trader in common. Few individuals here that, yeah. Oh, there's a few things we can grab here, I guess. There we go. Potion of blood. Human hearts. There we go. Let's go. Alright, so now we've got 3 individuals working with us. Not sure why he didn't follow us before, but whatever. Okay, let's go into here to some door. Oh, and I crashed. Okay, that's unexpected. Okay, I guess calling Gore was not the right choice. And that smog is still there, huh? That might be related to the quest, but I could be wrong. But then again, most weird necromancy things come and go. Not sure why I crashed though. I was just trying to summon Gore. Although, to be fair, we have been moving quite a far distance in a short span of time. Maybe the game couldn't just couldn't handle it. I don't know. If I recall correctly, there's a bug with iron arrows, so maybe that could be the issue. But I don't think it's weird. I guess I'll have to dump all my arrows to see if that fixes things, because that tends to usually be the problem for some reason, and I don't know why. I'm half tempted to say, or get a mod that just removes iron arrows entirely, which seems to be like the prevailing issue of a bug. Like, they're so glitchy for some reason. I don't know. I'll leave them alone for now, but if it becomes too much of an issue, we'll deal with it as it comes. But having a third-party member is certainly going to be a benefit. Apologies if I'm being quiet. I'm just waiting. Unfortunately, this is just something that we have to deal with. It doesn't crash all the time, but when it does, it does. I don't think it's bugged my game, though, so we should be fine. If it did, well, we'll have to reload to an earlier state, which is a bummer, but I'm used to it, so it's all good. And that's why we have so many saves, so there you go. Alright. Let's go to... Alright, we were in the cellar, so now we can just load out from here. Now, assuming it doesn't crash, the save should be fine, and we can keep going. But who knows? Should be fine, though. Alright. There we go. We're not gonna call, yeah, we're not gonna call the, allies just yet. We'll leave that to, nature and its own devices. And we'll keep going. They'll come over when they're ready. But, until then, we're just gonna have to deal with, fog is still there, huh? I have no idea what that fog's gonna do, but that'll be interesting to see. It does make me wonder what's over there, but I digress. At least we got our allies here, so we should be fine. Hello.
Move along. Be warned. You've been marked by the Thalmor.
Oh, I've been marked by the Thalmor, huh? Very tempted, but no. Unless they start a fight, I'm not gonna... Yeah, unless they start a fight, I'm not gonna start a fight with them. But I mean, hey, if they do start reaching a point where they're gonna be a problem, well, I guess we, get ready to fight them, don't we? Oh. Alright. Let's go down south here. And let's go to, get to Falkreath. We'll save here, because I'm satisfied with the results thus far.
Why you pray in these woods? Elk, hare, bandit.
Now, if I am not mistaken, what I believe was stated is that, it is over in the inn that we need to go.
No, it's concealing itself in this black.
But we need to go to the inn, basically, to secure the note, as it were. Whether that is true or not, I don't know. It could have changed thanks to the mod pack and what it is, but anything goes, really. It's getting pretty dark, though. The lantern lights the way, so we should be fine.
Keep your eyes open.
I'll have to get that guy outfitted with some better gear, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Don't often see the sun. When you do, it's worth the wait.
Okay. Here we are. Finally, back in Falkreath.
Hey, let's find
It
a nice
has been
fat
a
little cell.
while. Hello.
I've got my eye on
Okay. I guess we go to the inn,
Like this.
or is it in the missing
She
board?
decides to show him.
Okay, well, we'll leave that be for now.
Well, the moment alone with that yarn. Feels like teeth.
Okay, so it's not outside, so it's probably inside, is what I'm guessing. Alright, into Dead Man's Drink we go. And hopefully, to find the
I'm
note.
telling you, I heard it, howling. Those werewolf
Come on in.
tales are
We got
true.
warm food, warm drinks. and
This
warm
is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials.
Let's see. Will moving this cause any trouble?
What are you doing that for?
Monthly events. Okay. I'm just moving the bug.
Mead, oh how I missed thee.
Okay, well, let those guys party on.
At some
And
point,
it
we should
should
try
be
and take
somewhere
Laura
here.
If she could just spend less time serving Dengir.
Ah, I wish I could afford to pay you both, Nari. I really do.
Business must be in full swing.
drink to
Steady.
days come and gone. The age of aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own.
Okay, so now I just gotta find the note.
Take back our home.
So, this is where...
Alright, before I do continue, let me go do a quick Google search to see if I can't figure it out. 1 second. Alright. What was it called? It was called, Okay, let's see. Oh, Mark Hearth. Okay, I was wrong location. Wrong location. So I need to go to Markarth instead, not Falkreath. My bad. So,
Didn't die
completely
at the
wrong
last
location.
Down with
Right mindset, wrong location. I suppose that's fine though. I guess I can do a quick travel over to Markarth then, in order to get this done. So, in order for us to do that, we're gonna have to go by force, I'm guessing. That'd be the quickest way to do it. And it'd be the most interesting way to go about doing it. What time is it? It's 7. If we wait an hour, we can go and chat with the locals, I suppose.
Bandit fleets.
Let's wait an hour. There we go.
I'll never not be impressed by your inborn ability to manipulate reality.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, let's take some stuff off ya. There we go.
See you.
Ready to move?
Alright, let's see. Trade some
What do you need
things.
me to take?
Alright.
Alright.
Okay, we should have a potion that increases our trade. Where is it? Here we go. Merchant. Hello, Lord.
Steel's good, but loyalty's better.
What do you got for
Finest
sale?
weapons and armor.
Alright, we'll go by weight here. Take the elven axes, the glass sword. Okay, we don't need that. We don't need this. Take the elven bow of rage as well. Elven knives, dagger. Elven daggers, the dagger of Sapin. Sell all these arrows. There we go. Law, do you have anything? We want to go by value here. Yeah, we don't need those. Frost resistance, fire resistance goes hard. Mending, no. Lost art of spear crafting. Eh. We could make some backpacks, actually. That'd probably be the best thing that we could do. Alright, we'll sell some other things here. Here, you can take this and all this. Here we go.
See me at my forge if you need arms or armor.
Alright, let's make some backpacks. Let's see. There we go. That's 2 backpacks. We'll make 1 backpack of Stendar, I suppose. We don't need a backpack of Mara, because we don't really need the mana regen there. But we will give this to Gore.
What's next? Give me the good stuff, blood.
Alright, Gore. Can you take one of the backpacks? Here, you can take the Stendar backpack. That'll give you an extra 50 carry weight. It will make you suffer some penalties, but that's good enough. That will do well for us. Okay.
Let's get moving, blood.
And I guess Zora...
Still here.
Yeah, I guess,
Ready to move?
yeah, Zora... You can take a
I'll
backpack.
carry what I can.
Assuming I've made one. Yes. You can take that black fur one. There you go.
Alright.
There we go. That'll increase the carry weight of our
Concoctions.
companions a little bit.
Dead man's drink.
Vito is definitely going to be our next individual that we'll have to worry about, but we'll worry about that later. For now, we just need to go all the way over to the trader here, and then we should be good to sell some stuff. Obviously, pretty easy to do. Just a tedium, more than anything.
I can see why you'd want to be buried here. It's paradise if I ever saw it.
Yeah, this place is nice, though. It's also the reason why I want to stay near Falkreath, because it's got a nice homestead, so the merits outweigh the negatives, for obvious reasons.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
Alright, we are gonna down another potion. Down the merchant potion here. There we go. We're gonna save.
Get you some. Welcome back, stranger.
Alright, what do you got for sale?
Take a look.
Okay, let's see. We got a whole bunch of stabs that we don't need, so I guess I could sell some of these. Okay, you can take some of these. What have you got for sale, Soloff? We're looking for value here. Oh, whoops. Let's see. Shouts last 50% longer. Disease resistance increased by 100. Eh. Once we become a lich, this is pointless, so no need to get that. Amulet of Zenithar could go hard. Yeah, let's grab the Amulet of Zenithar. That way I can swap it every now and again just to increase our carry. Carry weight there. We don't need the brown fur backpack. We can just make a backpack eventually, so no big deal there. Let's see. Don't need the fishing map, but I can buy a whole bunch of soul gems if I need to. I prefer getting the empty ones, though. We do want glass, because that makes more potions. We're going to want lockpicks, for obvious reasons. Okay, let's sell the Staff of the Grimoire Warrior. Keep the Blade of Winterhold, because I do want to keep that for appearances. Aegis Bane, we'll keep it. Same for the Oath Blade. Take this. Oh. Pull off. Go over here. There we go. Now we got some enchanting material. He's got a whole slew of economy now that I can sell. We'll go by weight here, just to make it easier for us. There we go. We don't necessarily need the Amulet of Mara, but we can have it if need be. Okay, let's sell some, enchanted stuff here. There we go. Alright, we're getting plenty of enchantment stuff. Okay. Okay. Sell those. Don't need water breathing. Don't need strength. Restoration. Search for poison. Stamina poison. The shroud could be good. Okay. Get this. Okay. Potion of blood. We'll probably need the potions of blood later, but for now, we should be fine. I'll keep the scrolls because we can actually convert those into something useful. We're gonna go by value here. We'll keep these books. Sell these. We'll keep the candlelight. Keep Malin Varen's toe grimoire, I guess. Alright. Varla stone, Waken stone. Oh. Number of gold ores that we can convert into materials, but we'll worry about that later. Yeah, our carry weight's currently ridiculously high, so we're gonna have to do some crafting here in order to compensate. Let's see. Asia's Bane seems to be the weightiest of the lot. Deposit some things here and there, but other than that, yeah.
Steal anything from my shop and you'll regret it.
Well, that's fine. We've got plenty enough stuff as it is. We'll just pass over a bunch of stuff over to one of our companions and it will be good. Zora?
Yes?
Trade some things with you.
Alright, let's trade.
Alright, I want you to hold on to the heavy stuff for now. Alright, go by weight. Take this, you can take the Amulet of Mara as well, because I don't need that. Okay, we're gonna go over here. Alright. Take that back. And let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. Now your weight's at 200. Okay. Something being weird, okay. Huh. Okay, for some reason you're not...
Hands are better than mine.
Sometimes... Okay, so your weight's being a bit wonky there. Okay. That's fine. Alright. There we go. Alright. Now, we've got to make our way all the way up to Markarth. So, either I can take a cart, or I can go directly there. I'm gonna go... Yeah, I'm gonna go to Whiterun Stables here. We'll fast travel just to make our life a little easier, because I do want to get this quest on the way. So, let's get it done sooner rather than later. So, yeah. We'll warp over to Markarth, go to the inn, and we should be good. Okay, off we go.
There once was a hero named Red. Red who
Hello.
came riding to Whiterun. Never been to White. Where do you want to go?
I want to go to Markarth.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Cheers. Alright, off to Markarth we
Never
go.
been to
Oh,
Markarth?
we should stop by the market.
Some say it was
Some
built by the
vegetables from
dwarves.
farm outside
I
that
don't
would
believe
go
a word of
great
it.
with venison chop.
Alright. Markarth we go. Now, we will have to prepare something in advance, so let's be ready. We are going to prepare Lightning Bolt, I guess? That'll have to do.
How much lumber to pick from around here is there?
Alright, we're going to save here, because we do want to be ready here. I suppose I can actually go for the melee spell. Why not? Probably for the better.
Bit of jewelry for your journey home.
Nope. You dare.
It would look lovely on my sister.
How
do you like that?
I'm getting out of here. Forsworn are here in the city.
Dang.
Everyone stay back. The Markarth city
I'll take
guard
that
has
apple
this all
pie,
under
though.
control.
And the
There are
ring.
no Forsworn here.
Who's got your back?
Yeah, so yeah, taking out that guy.
Gods. A woman attacked right on the streets. Are you alright? Did you see what happened?
I heard some shouting about the Forsworn.
The Forsworn? Strange. Well, I hope the Eight give you more peace in the future for what it's worth. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important.
Right.
Until next time.
I'm not too concerned about his quest, but we'll deal with that later. I'm more concerned with going to get the Lichdom done. So let's start by going into the inn here. And going to find that note.
Something on your mind?
No?
The roads
Is
of
this it?
Skyrim can be treacherous.
No, that's monthly
You must
events.
walk them. Be wary.
Alright, so the note should have spawned somewhere around here.
There was a chef who cooks with alchemy. I've always wanted to try a pheasant roast that also cured my sniffles.
Alright, so you just gotta find the note in question, and then we should be good.
What kind of beds are
let's
they
see.
charging us for here?
Okay.
Need something?
Nope.
Everything well?
Be on your guard at all times.
All right, let's show these milk drinkers what's good in life. Me.
Okay, we don't want to go in there.
You lost?
You move?
Oh,
Thank you.
You trying to get my attention?
Alright, let's see. There's the ledger, but we don't need that. Huh. Is this not it? Is it somewhere here? Legend of Red Eagle, no. Yeah, so we are in the right location, Silverblood Inn.
Is there something?
I guess the only other place that it could be is behind that locked door there, so...
Mostly due to the dwarven architecture. It does a fine job concealing all the greed behind the mines here.
Alright, well, let's save here, and see if we can't pick this door. We did pick up some lockpicks, so... I'm hoping that we got enough. Here we go.
Crouching hurts, right? Can't just be me.
Okay. Nightingales. Where is it then? It did specify the Silverblood Inn, so that is a thing. Hold on. Alright, let's see. What was it? Okay, classical Lichdom. Okay. When you reach level 30, a note left behind by a traveler will spawn at Markarth Silverblood Inn. Huh. So, supposedly, it should have started already. Okay, I don't need to do that yet, so let's see. Oh. So, quests, or rather, let's go into mod configuration. Classical Lichdom here. Huh. Markarth Inn bedroom, which starts the quest line. Reaching level 30 spawns a note at the Markarth Inn bedroom, which starts the quest line. Otherwise, the quest starts automatically past level 30. It's enabled by default. This toggle has no effect when you are level 30 plus, as the script will have already decided whether to start the quest or spawn a note. So it should be in the bedroom here somewhere. Here it is. Okay, I found it. So it was just hanging around. It was just on the floor more than anything. That is a mistake on my part, but hey, it's fine. In their footsteps. I cannot begin to understand what my mead-addled sister is thinking. A wedding. This time of the year. In this city. In this part of Skyrim. Okay. The Reach has been treacherous, even before the king's murder. Yet I had to please for what wretch could I be to miss my sister's wedding. I assumed myself that I was being paranoid. My misgivings were proven right. On the road to Markarth, I saw a caravan in flames. Dead and blackened bodies strewn about it. I was seized by panic. I've heard rumors of the Forsworn's butchering unwary travelers. As our carriage passed by, however, there were no Forsworn in sight. I saw something unnerving that boggled my imagination. One of the charred corpses was stumbling about around the caravan. Its body glowing in an unnatural blue hue. It had a robe on the walking corpse looked like a kind I had seen worn by the vigilance of Stendar. Forsworn or not, I dare not think what could have slaughtered the vigilance. Janna, if I had only set out a few hours earlier, I might have been the victim of the evil forces beyond comprehension. Alright. Have I heard of rumor of a vigilant Stendar caravan that had been attacked on the road somewhere? Let's go investigate. Alright, let's do this. The beginning path to Lichdom. At least that's what I think is going on here. Alright. Going by the world map, we have to... we can exchange our coins if we so desire. I don't want to do that just yet. Let's see. You can investigate the Galder legend. That's another thing. Find the Roots of Mischief. Yeah, so the caravan is actually over here. Okay, so we just gotta follow the road halfway. Alright, let's go. We will probably mount on a horse in order to make the trek. Shouldn't be too hard to do. Alright. Conjure a spectral steed here.
What's a laugh? Traveling in the Reach is dangerous.
That's interesting.
You need a good carrier.
Alright, let's get going. All we really need to do is just follow the main road, and then we should be good. So what we do is we just follow this path over here. And yep, as long as we follow this road, we will get to the caravan pretty easily. I want to focus on the quest line here, obviously, for the reasons of trying to be a lich, but yeah, it is an option. But we're going to be focusing on this main quest line so that way we can become a lich. That's the main reason why I'm focusing on it. Totally, for now. Oh, hello. How are you, orc? Okay, why is a orc causing us problems? Peace. Okay then. Okay, so abandoned iron armor, tempting, but not necessary. This would go good for value. This as well. Silver ingot. The rest we'll leave alone. There we go. That's something. Okay, so that would be the... That's one of many encounters on the road that we run across. We'll ignore most things here, but yeah, that's a given. Alrighty. What was that? Oh, that was a Forsworn axe, I think. Okay. That was that's all right. We'll be fine. I was just confused more than anything. Okay, if I were to do this, then we'll be fine. Yeah, we got some Khajiit just wandering the roads. We don't need to worry about them, though. Alright, we're almost at the site in question. Okay. Dismount here. What's this? This is the Shrine of Debella. Your stamina regeneration is increased by 50%. Okay. Alright, we're almost there. We are gonna save here just to be safe. I want to make sure I'm playing it safe every single time we run into a situation. But yeah. Oh, hello. Alright, we got 5 saber cat eyes. We somehow managed to live through that, so that's good. Here we are. My crap. Take the chitlin. Don't need the legs or whatnot. And yeah, let's keep going. If I'm not mistaken, we are basically on the cusp of where we need to go here, so shouldn't be impossible to get to here. Alright, here's the caravan wreckage. Alright, investigate the scene of the attack. Amulet of Stendar increases health regen, that goes hard. Rituals of the Harmonious Matters. If I'm correct, steel or silver weaponry actually goes pretty good for pricing. This is pretty decent. We'll grab the boots. We don't need the gloves, though. A personal letter. Don't need the shin boots. steel mail motif or poif. Okay. And note, we got a necromancer here. Ambush orders. The poor pony got wrecked. Another vigilant of Stendar. Okay, can test him. Yeah, take those. Got this chest. Cowhide, that could be good. Alright, let's save here before we read. And let's read each bits. Ambush orders. Alright, now we need to travel to Ravenscorn Spire. But before we do, let's read the note. The Vigil of Stendar will be passing Markarth with the book in their possession. We will do whatever it is necessary to ensure it falls into our hands. Leave no survivors. When you have it, see to it that you return to Ravenscorn Spire immediately. Okay, we will keep these Atronach Forge recipes for later. We got a Fisherman Journal. I don't need to worry about that, though. A note from Eltree. Meet me at the Shrine of Talos at midnight. We're not going to do that. Personal letters. Alright, Physicalities of Werewolves. Cure Disease recipe. Can't barely read it, no less. Rituals of the Harmonious Masters. Vigilance Escort Orders. Nicholas, the accursed artifacts that were confiscated from the College of Whispers carry the taint of heresy and evils such as I never foreseen. Although I am loath to involve yet more wizards in this calamity, I fear the College of Winterhold is the only neutral magical institution capable of aiding us in the destruction of this foul item. I trust you and your knights to safeguard the artifacts on their way to Winterhold. Beware the mages, however. In their unseemly pursuit of knowledge, they cannot be trusted or expected to withstand its corruption. The God be with you. For Tristan. Oh, I see. Okay. I could learn some new spells, but I'm actually going to save that until we finish this quest line, I'm thinking. Alright, so we need to go over... Where? Let's go by quest here. Travel to Ravenscorn Spire. Huh. Oh, it's over by... Oh, that's far along, dang. Okay, so we got another journey to undertake here. Thankfully, we got the giant camp, so it's not going to be that huge an issue if we travel that far. But it's still a tedious journey. So all we got to do here is just travel the candle... Oh, hold on. Let's remove it. Okay. Not fast travel. Okay. Give me a second while I wait here. Here we go. Now I should be able to travel. We're going to just fast travel to make our life a little easier. I do want to get this done in a timely manner. So that's why I'm doing the effort of going through and fast traveling for certain things. Shouldn't be too impossible to get this done. At the very least, what I do here is just get the horse, so that way I can say I've done it in a reasonable capacity.
Step to me.
I knew it. Come on!
There we go. Okay, let's down a mana potion here. Okay.
Take whatever your wolf by hooks the crow.
Kapow!
Stop trying to see me.
Gotta love that rocket attack. Alright, necromancers. Armored black robes. Cool. Grab those. Grab the orcish dagger. Don't need the troll mask. Alright. Parts. Necromancer's Moon. Brothers and sisters of the work. Despair not and the trials of... Okay. Altar. Necromancer's moon does not shine today. Hide your caves, okay. I'll take that book, because I think it could be handy. Oh god. Weird little books that are things there. Hello, Zora. Alright. Let's go into this tower, I suppose. We'll save. Because I have no idea how dangerous this place is going to be. But we do need to go in here if we want to get the quest done. So it's going to be a bit of a journey and a half to deal with this enemy. But we'll be fine. Alright. Start by going down. Oh, thank you for the follow, Kumoroi. Much appreciated. Alright, we got a master lock, so we can't get access to that just yet. As much as I'd like to just pick the lock, I don't think I'm ready for that. So, let's just continue on. Okay. Frostfall. Take that. Souls, black and white. I'll take that. Books upon books. Okay. Okay. And up to the tippy top here. A door here. Let's see. Let's save. Power key basement. The journal. Here we go. Let's read. The tome of a life has resurfaced after 200 years. in the hands of those imbeciles at the College of Whispers, no. They cannot even conceive its power, and instead they will use it in their ridiculous bickering crusades among themselves. And Synod is the piece of the puzzle I have searched for all these years. I will not let their petty politicking stand in the way of my glorious destiny. It is almost too easy to manipulate the Synod's hatred of the college. Those idiotic Stendar worshippers have already been informed of the college's heretical inquisition. They will surrender the artifact or risk losing face with the Elder Council for their questionable practices. As expected of the College of Whispers was not long in giving up the Tome of the Vigil Stendar. Fools believe the book can be so easily destroyed by their cleansings. They truly have no idea. I must watch and wait. The moment to seize it will come soon, I'm sure of it. It's come to my attention that the Vigil Stendar will be moving the tome by guarded escort to Skyrim. I can only expect that they are seeking the assistance and knowledge of the neutral College of Winterhold to deal with the book. The Vigilants are not ignorant. Superstitious fools, but I fear that with the Winterhold's assistance, they may actually succeed. I had feared it may come to this. Must strike quickly before they reach Winterhold, or the tome and its secrets may be lost forever. They will not be long in passing the border. We'll strike without warning and without mercy. At last, the Tome of Unlife is within my grasp. We have rallied at this desolated tower to the east of Skyrim, far enough that any survivors of the Vigil will not come looking. It is by no means an ideal place to study, but I must make do while I decipher the Tome's secrets. The correlations between the Tome and Celedrin's writings are very promising, yet still the missing secret eludes me. What revelations could Celedrin's sovereign possibly have revealed? The Tome provided fascinating insights into the process that I've thought for so long, but it does not seem to be enough. Something is missing. I'll retreat to the seclusion of the tower's lower depths, where I may study its ruins in peace. A large crumbling journal, evidently centuries old. It seems to be remarkably well preserved for its age, but many pages still are ragged and missing. My initial findings may have been inconclusive, but they set me on the path that I will pursue until I achieve my goal, or lie rotting in this cave. Either outcome will be a welcome respite for the days and nights I've spent toiling without food, water, or any kind of companionship. A lesser maid would have fallen prey to madness by now, I'm sure of it. But I am no lesser maid. Though they try in earnest, through their hearts and minds are true to the teachings of our great sovereign, my fellow necromancers lack the complete dedication required to achieve that ultimate of goals, the state of Lichdom. Not even Falcar himself can match my sheer tenacity, my unwillingness to accept failure on any level. That is why I, Theoden, will soon join the ranks of the Worm Emities, those servants favored by our sovereign above all others. I will sit with honor and obedience at his right hand, while these fools in the Mages Guild grovel at my maggot-ridden feet. Even the most pedestrian peasant's fairy tale has long held that a lich must somehow remain bound to his soul, and that connection most commonly manifests itself as the transference of the spirit into an actual physical object. An urn, a sarcophagus, a crystal phial. A Khajiit fairy tale even tells of a lich who preserved his spirit in the severed head of a wood elf infant. And these same peasants long comforted themselves with the belief that they ever had the grave misfortune of facing the lich. They would need only find the vessel containing his spirit form, destroy it, thus destroying the lich himself. Fools and their folklore. True liches possess no such weakness. Can one of the Sovereign's worm enmities be bested by shattering a glass vase? The very notion is absurd as it is to be comical. Yes, a necromancer must transfer his soul into a physical vessel. But once that transfer is complete, once the necromancer has fully metamorphosed into his lich form, the vessel is inconsequential. But it's the process of this transference itself that has eluded me for so long. My soul remains bound to my earthly body, and nothing I have attempted has allowed me to free myself from this mortal coil and transcend to the state of lichdom I so dearly desire. Every tome I've acquired, the volumes upon volumes of necromantic discourse, all useless. Grown disgusted by the years of wasted life that have been poured into this so-called essential writings. Who in the right mind would ever wish to animate a month-dead cyrodiilic butterfly, or bring life to the rotting husk of a rare albino mud crab? How many months have I wasted away in this cave? For what reason? Ah, yes, I know. I resurrect an army of deformed goblin younglings and march on the white gold tower itself. That, at least, is in my reach. My mind has become a cesspool of necrotic waste, where reject spells and rituals compete for the honor of finally driving me completely insane. And still I am no closer to achieving my goal than I was when I first began this process. Am I losing faith in myself? My discipline? Perhaps I have been studying too hard. Many a night I have sacrificed my prayers to our sovereign for one more experiment, one more incantation. What I need now is rest. Rest, a state of tranquility, that I may commune with our sovereign and repledge my loyalty and devotion. But what answer will I find in some crumbling codex that could not be supplied by our great sovereign himself? The secret is mine. So long have I searched, so hard I've toiled, but I was a fool. I was right to forego my studies for a more ardent devotion to prayer. Last night, as I sit in the throes of meditation, our great sovereign did come to me. He passed to me the knowledge I've sought for so long. The secrets of transcendence were even more complex and arcane than I could have imagined. I will never transcribe them into any written work. Indeed, they have never been recorded. All my months of solitude were for naught, as the secrets I so desperately sought could only be obtained through direct communication without the great sovereign himself. Soon, I will walk the earth as a worm ermite, serving the sovereign in a state of endless death. Through the sacrifice of many innocents, the resurrection of many servants to aid me in my task, and the tireless performance of a nearly week-long ritual, I completed construction of the Sands of Resolve. The transcendence to fulfill Lichdom will not be immediate, however. The vessel has been crafted. My energy force, my soul, must be fully transferred into it. Not even our sovereign was quite certain how long this process would take. It varies from one necromancer to the next. Based on many factors, both physical and spiritual. One thing, however, is certain. This hourglass must never leave my possession until the transference is complete. I grow more powerful every day. In truth, I'm more vulnerable than I've ever been. If something were to happen to Sands of Resolve, if the hourglass should somehow leave my person, connection between soul and vessel would be severed. To think that my work, my life, could be eradicated so easily after I've come so close to success was more than I could bear. Okay, so we're looking for an hourglass of sorts. And I guess that's going to be the tie for us. But, typically anything can be used as a catalyst for where your soul goes. I assume, an hourglass is going to be our method of, attuning ourselves. I'm not going to go... Well, I guess I could go outside. I'm going to save here, though, before I do. But I guess we need to go to the basement in order to continue our journey, essentially. At least that's what I think is going on here. But let's see, what's up on this tower here, if anything? Yeah, nothing. Nothing too crazy. I don't see an hourglass there anyway, so whatever. Alright. Let's go down. Let's go to the basement, where all will be revealed. Is there anything in here anyways? I don't think there is. Yeah, there would be something if there were, but I don't think there is. I have a weird feeling that I'm gonna want Frost Shell, so I'm gonna prep that. Just so I have it. Okay. I'll make sure I have my summon ready. And all we gotta do is just go across and then go down. But yeah, let's search the tower basement. We're gonna have to save though, just to be safe. But yeah, we're looking for a file. Or rather, an hourglass. Pop this open. Oh, hello. The messy outcome here. Oops, to oblivion. Honor restored. I'll take that. Herbalist guide. And this is his second journal, so we'll save here. Shrine of the Underking. Spells and enchantments cost 5% less. Alright. At last I've made some sense of the inscriptions here. The tome is not a guide, but the notes and experiments of one like myself who sought the secrets of Lichdom. Oh, I see. So you have two choices. You can basically go to the Temple of Archay, or otherwise here. Okay, so there's options. Okay. But the notes and experiments of one like myself who sought the secrets of Lichdom. 3 items in particular receive special mention in the tome. The trappings of a fallen archman, the heart of a priest of Archay, and an elixir crafted from one of the 2 ingredients. Investigate further. The arcane and ceremonial significance of these seemingly unrelated artifacts suggests to me some clear and powerful evocation of external forces. It should not come as a surprise to me that the Daedric Lords of Oblivion may somehow be involved in the barter of power for this ritual. But these offerings do not coincide with any that would be expected from the traditional 16 princess. Still, I suspect there must be some form of ritual significance in requiring the heart of a god of life and death's followers. Mercifully, this is one of the easiest of the tome's requirements to attain. I've assigned Gungar and some of his agents to ransack the Temple of Archay near Lake Ilinda and perform the necessary rites on some fool. Whoever they leave alive, as long as the organ is extracted properly, I care little. After some extensive research of alchemical records, Celadrin's notes, and the inscriptions in the tome, I've sent Salonus and 3 others to perform the alchemy at the plateau overlooking the Reach. I've given him the particulars of the 2 elixirs, Namira's corrosion and embalming essence. Must ponder over their effects and how they relate to the ritual itself before selecting which compound to create the final elixir with. A pedestrian browsing of Skyrim's magical anodes was sufficient to reveal the legend of the Archmage of Winterhold, who enchanted raiments fortified his spiritual and physical prowess. Archmage Vingald was supposedly buried with his relics, and it will only be too easy to relieve him of them. I've sent Wintra to locate and exhume the remains near Winterhold, secure his shroud. And the last piece of the puzzle appears to lie in Dragontail's mountains. I'm uncertain why it did not occur to me before. Sledrin's sovereign, the offerings, the evocations, alluded into the ritual components. Legendary King of Worms and his followers were among the first to achieve the state of Lichdom. Surely, if anywhere, some answers or clues as to the missing pieces I'm seeking will lie where they once worked, and practice our black arts. I've waited decades for this moment, but I can wait no longer. I will leave for the Dragontail Mountains in search of the Barrow immediately, and send for the artifacts here in Skyrim when it's been located. I'll take the journal just so I can. Alright. It seems like that man's been busy, but in order for us to obtain the rest, we need to deal with Exhuming Powder, Arcade of the Enemy, and Infernal Alchemy. Okay. To locate and dig up the body of the former Archmage. Arguably, getting the Archmage is probably going to be easiest because we can teleport there. Okay. I guess we'll go to Exhuming Powder because dealing with the Archmage is the first target. And thankfully, we do have a spell that will make our life a little easier if we were to do this. Now, is it going to be perfect? Probably not, but getting to the Archmage body is probably the easiest of the three options. Oh, hello. Oh. Let's just flip out there. There we go. Alright, hello you three. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to go and... Let me just unfavorite some things here and there. Let's favorite this. I hear the sounds of a bear. I ideally don't want to deal with that. Let's use this. Turn off this and this. Alright. Off we go to Winterhold. The easy way to get to a new location. Alright, here we are. Now, I guess we need to go to the grave of Archmage Vingald, so we need to go east, so this way. And you know what? There's an easier way to actually get out of the College of Winterhold now that I think about it. So, let's see, Slowfall. I do believe we have Slowfall, yep. Okay, I gotta save here. And let's jump. And because of the spell that we implanted on upon ourselves, we should be able to jump here without too much issue. And just to be sure, bada boom. Slowfall goes hard. Alright. Okay, so all we do is just approach here. Now we just need to defeat the necromancers. Okay. Okay. Take out the saber cap here. There we go. Alright, cover. Alright, we're gonna take all this. Do we need a dagger? No. Alright, snowy saber cat. We'll just take those. Alright. Abandoned cemetery homestead. Oh. And then, of course, there was this guy over here. Oh, I should probably take that orcish dagger. That's gonna go hard. Hello, everybody. Alright, let's see. We can either take the Shroud of Vingald from the grave or recover Archmage Vingald's grave. I am obviously going to take the Shroud because we do want to get into Lichdom, so... Let's pop this open. Archmage Vingald's Shroud in its original form. Said to be capable of focusing magical energies during dark rituals. Take that.
There you are.
Ow! The good thing I saved. So, yeah. Good thing I saved, so shouldn't be too impossible to deal with him. Alright, so this guy is an electricity user, so we're gonna want Shock Shell. This'll mitigate the pain that we suffer. Oh god, that's a lot of magic.
Hit like a blind old...
There we go.
Really think you could beat us?
We just fail the recovering of the grave. But we do get the Shroud, which is one of the 3 things that we can get. Alright. Find the key to the private collection in the Hall of Attainment. We also did manage to pick up a interesting thing, I believe. Where is it? Strange building in Falkreath. I've discovered a strange building northwest of the roadside Shroud Ruins in Falkreath. Some sort of graveyard surrounded by strange necromantic energies. I didn't dare enter the place without my coven. I locked the door so no one gets there before me. There are matters that require our attention in the north. But I will return to Falkreath once I recover my strength from the last ritual. We're so close. Interesting.
Draw your weapon, blood.
Oh. Okay. There's an enemy over here somewhere. I assume it's in the water. No, it's you over there. There we go. We're gonna quickly go back over to the college here. This will just save us some time here. I do want to go to college real quick, so that way I can sell and buy some stuff here. I'm thinking I'm going to go into enchanting a little bit. But obviously we need to get the Black Soul Gems, because those are going to be very important for us. Upgrade-wise, anyways, I mean. Alright, into the Hall of Elements we go. And I guess we go down a floor. There we go. First, let's empty our bottles here. Okay, let's get rid of all of our potions. We'll keep the 15s and whatnot, I suppose. Okay. Alchemy, here we go. Alright, restore health. We need to keep 5 of the saber cat bits, so we'll do that. Alright, that's healing sorted. Now we go with Magicka. Okay. Fortify armor rating. Let's get Fortify Ardor is what I would say if I had the capacity to make it. And that should be it for now. We can at least get up to Alchemy 60. Why not, right? Let's see. Resist fire, frost, and shock. Let's make 3 of those. Let's see. Frost. Frost. Let's go with magic. Grab those. Alright, so magic, poison. Alright, so poison.
Health potions.
And shock. Fortify carry weight's pointless. We can get health regen and magic regen, I suppose. Get a whole bunch of this. There we go. Alright, health regen. Alright. We reduce our stamina by 15, so we keep going there. We can get it up to 35, I believe, and then it'll be 50. By going by a swift calculation, that is. Alright, we got one more point here. Got a few choices. I can either mix potions 25% stronger, or I could just make raw potions 50% stronger. The potions would go hard, but at the same time, we need more defense, I'm thinking. So alteration goes harder here. So let's see. I could get Spell Strike, would be fun. But it's not necessary. Is this 25% of incoming magic and stamina damage? Eh, we don't need that right now. Alteration spells last twice as long? That'd probably go pretty good. At that point, we may as well just wait for Mage Armor, right? Let's get stability, because we are going to need to get our hands on magic resist anyway. So that'd probably be a smart choice for us. Is what I'm thinking, anyways. Or do I go a different route? Bastion would go really well. Let's ignore alteration for a mo. Enchanting is definitely going to be necessary eventually, so that is another thing. Let's see. Elemental enchantments are 25. No. I don't know. It's just a hard choice, huh? I think it's pointless for us right now. I mean, I could get heavy armor and increase our effectiveness with it, because we do have gloves and boots that do that increase our armor, as well as a helmet that does the same. So we could at least make those more effective, which could be nice. Restoration could go hard. Divine Blessings are twice as strong. And grant additional bonuses. Level 30 plus characters can skip the requirements. I guess Pilgrim go pretty good. So right now, our prayer gives a Blessing of Mara, right? We are currently a Thane in Winterhold. Pilgrim of Mara. Wards resist 50% of incoming physical damage. Blessing of Mara is 50. And if I pray like this, let's see. Magic goes at 50. Yeah, Pilgrim of Mara gives us additional ward resist. Okay. Oh, specifically wards. Okay, so that's the specific thing there. Anything I can disenchant or enchant? No. We've got 5 Black Soul Gems, so we're doing well on that front at least. Potion duration is the second best thing. Let's see. I guess casting light is probably the way to go for enchanting.
Give me a flaming sword. Scare some bandits senseless.
By sneak and stamina regen. We need something with carry weight, ideally. That'd be nice. Alas, we will just make enchantments here, and we'll be good to go. Okay, so restoration duration goes the hardest here for that. Alright. Got silver long swords. Okay, so burden and damage weapon are still good. Okay. Fortify health goes hardest here. Alright, Greater Soul Gem, and now we got Grant. Do we want to upgrade anything? That's the question, huh? I could make some potions just to push us over the edge for the enchanting bits. And that would increase our skill levels, at least.
Brew something invigorating, blood.
Let's see. Make some destruction potions. Conjuration power. Yeah, why not? Let's just spam this. There we go. Actually, no, I need to do this anyways so I can make more potions. So let's go Conjuration Power. And just make a whole bunch of, here. There we go. Health regen, no. Carry weight. We've got Hanging Moss in abundance. Oh, 1 second. Alright, so life stuff calls. I'm gonna be away for a little bit. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna be, but shouldn't be too long. But before I do, let me just make a few more things here. I guess I could actually make this and this. There we go. Yeah, that'll give us plenty of experience. Ah, there we go. I'm just getting distracted, so give me a second. Let me do all this real quick. Let's see. Charis eggs. Make some invisibility. Nah. Alright, let's make some of these. Here we go. Let's see. Purple mountain flower. Cross Miriam. Here we go. Beaver tail, troll fats. Yeah, so there's a, let's see, let's go by weight, actually. This will be, pretty good. Oh, alright, there we go. Alright, let's quit alchemy. And I'm gonna take a, I'm gonna say 5-10 minute break. It might take longer, so you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pause stream for like 30 minutes, give or take. But I will be returning shortly, I hope. But what I'm gonna be doing is I gotta do some life stuff, but once I return, everything will be sorted and we can continue on with our journey. But I digress. See you guys in a bit.